she was getting into. Wiz, we a little faster. She like them West Side boys. Fuck 12. Fuck 12, free the homie, hope he make bail. We be getting legal money, people paper trail. Better know who to trust, snitch, love betrayal. They wanna tell the white lie that we selling, yeah. We ain't selling, yeah. We ain't selling, yeah. They wanna tell the white lie that we selling, yeah. Free the homie, hope he make bail. He won't tell the white lie, we ain't selling, yeah.
Cool, guys. So
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
we're gonna watch a battle that's not in the wheel.
Yeah. Dan's here, so we're going to watch a fucking bots battle. This is a tryout that we recently did between two guys that I'd never heard of. One guy I met when he rolled to the BOTZ 8 event with Frank Stacks, who was one of the battle rap app kids. This guy, White Widow HAZE.
Okay.
And then and he was like, I want to battle. I was like, all right, we'll do tryouts, sign up. And I did not have high hopes for White Widow HAZE.
Okay.
His name is White Widow HAZE.
Yeah.
So, and then Ace Boogie hit me up, who is friends with A-Ward. And A-Ward's brother actually rolled with Ace Boogie to this. So you'll see the dude with the face tap.
Yeah.
So
What's his name?
Oh, man.
Sean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he'll be there. You'll see him in the battle, right?
Yeah.
So I did have high hopes for Ace Boogie.
Yeah.
And typically, if I have expectations when it comes to putting together these tryout battles, I'm usually not trying to put together battles between two people who I think are going to do great, right? Ideally, when I'm putting together the tryout matches, I'm setting up for better matches down the line by having someone who I think is going to be good eliminate someone who I think might not be good.
Yeah.
But I have to just do this based on their names, the way they look.
Yeah.
It's not a really solid science.
So that's why you put Robo, who you thought was going to be awesome, against Frack, who obviously sucks, right?
Right?
That's why Frack lost. So.
One way or the other. Yeah, Frack actually lost the judge's decision, according to Cadillac Ron. So, we stand by that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And how I think you didn't have high hopes, but Frank Stacks, and then he ends up winning.
Hey, this is definitely part of that.
I'm somewhat
battle rap app.
Chilling.
Oh my god. Don't worry, bro. The source did all the protesting for you.
No, don't worry.
You don't ever have to be mad about that because the source was so mad for you. It was incredible.
I've
never seen anybody so mad for somebody's friend before.
I also get it. I'm not salty. I'm just joking. God damn it.
But okay, again, this was a battle. Typically I don't have the highest hopes for any of the tryout battles, but because I'm expecting to see people for their first time, their second time maybe, and you'd be surprised how many people come back and are much fucking better.
And you need to get that experience under the belt just to, that's what it's
and it's
like.
with us, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like a GZ battle or a PG or a place where you want to be polished already. We really try and develop a system for these kids to where not only do they have an opportunity to get better, but that they could see that there's a okay, if I win this, then I get an opportunity to do this, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So this is I guess I'll load it up.
Type it in, man.
Brand new. We just dropped this shit. White Widow HAZE.
Oh yeah, got you.
Versus
Where my riders at?
What up, Pete?
What's up, sorry, Povich?
Yo.
Pete!
Speak of the devil. Ace
The real one.
Oh, is it Theosphorius?
Theosaurus.
Yeah, I like that.
It was that's a reference
What's your
to
guys'
Scribble Jam.
Favorite guilty freestyle battle favorites
To watch?
Yeah.
For guilty
Maybe
pleasure.
maybe the right reasons, maybe the wrong reasons. Mine's Thesaurus versus Aspire.
Oh,
I fucking love Aspire. Scribble Jam is dope.
Look at that
I
freeze
think
frame.
this man is old. That's how he records. Scribble Jim is dope.
That's
There's this one from
good.
Tourette's where Thesaurus battles some guy, and he like does a river
river dance.
dances.
Yeah, and then he does the
and
fighting
then
Irish.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he immediately flips all this shit, and it's
Yeah.
insane.
That is nuts.
Yeah, Thesaurus' Tourette's fucking performances
yeah.
are full
I
of
wanna
the
say
only
it's a
way you can
Tourette's
give this guy
battle.
a chance.
It is.
Maybe I'm wrong. No,
Yeah.
a different one.
Okay.
It's one of my
It's a
favorite
river
lines
dance.
ever said, and I think one of the best perfect rhymes ever said. And I'll probably mention this before because I reference it all the time. But it's the Thesaurus saying, "This motherfucker took an HIV test
and got an A. IDS. So
it's
like that.
amazing.
How could you plan? You can't plan that. Like,
So good.
I mean, but that's the perfect rhyme. Like,
Yeah.
in a freestyle battle.
Yeah.
I always say that's one of the best.
That's a
lines
classic.
ever.
Right.
That's a classic.
I thought you were gonna say James Gandolfini and Mansoft Weenie, but I'm glad that you didn't go with that one.
or Joaquin Phoenix walking penis. It's pretty good. All right, so
James
check it out.
Vanderbeek.
Tryout
Yeah,
battle.
Tweak.
Peter Dinklage penis.
If any of y'all are around the Bay Area, December 9th, we're doing another one of these
You look
tryout
high as fuck in
battles
this-
at the
in
same
this.
location.
Yeah, this
super hot.
What spot is this?
Okay,
I've
so
never seen
look,
this
we
spot.
have this
You're
new
in an
venue.
office building.
We have this new venue that we're fucking with. It's called Local Color. It's right on First Street, directly across the street
I
from the
fuck
light
with
rail
the signage.
station.
The signage is dope.
Bro,
outside.
it's a Ross. It was a Ross.
That's
like
why
a
I-
department
okay,
store,
yeah, yeah,
and
making
it's
sense now.
fucking empty. There, except for there's art all along the walls, and there's hella ping pong tables.
What is it? What is
So
it?
we were
That's
dude.
sick.
We had the ping pong tournament.
What is it though? Is it event space?
It's an event space plus it's like an art gallery, like with standing like. People rent out art space, and then you
Yeah.
could like just walk by and look at their shit. You know what I
Do you
mean?
guys have a bar in there?
So look, they do have a bar. Like, so
Really?
it's an option. Like you can have alcohol.
Wow, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it's
That's
all
sick.
ages too. So yeah. Unfortunately, I guess they're closing in January, and they're gonna be looking for a new venue. So that's why we didn't do BOTZ 9 there. Which we're doing at another venue called Ritz, which is directly across the street from the other venue, Big Marquee. It's fucking nice. Moving on up.
Wait, is this at that spot?
This is at Local Color. This is the one
Ross.
that's at the Ross. Ping pong tables on the back here.
Oh, sick.
So next, and it's huge. So next event that we're doing here, December 9th, we're doing 5 tryout battles. We're gonna have a couple like random exhibition battles.
Mm-hmm.
We're also gonna do like a live bar pong over.
Yes, that's
the
so fucking
ping
dope.
pong
Ping
table.
pong, yes.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
and then we're gonna have.
Can you please make a fucking like bar pong logo that's like Fight Club and it goes?
Oh yeah.
Hold it down! Hold it down!
We'll get Plex to do that.
I'm gonna do bar pong on my channel
Oh,
too.
that's
just
so
as a heads
tight.
up.
Oh yeah, hey, for sure, man. Nothing is sacred, and no one gets
My
to
bad.
do
I feel
anything in this
corny
world.
rocking my logo on
Well,
this
if we've
shit.
been wearing
you
that
know what I'm
sweater
saying?
Oh, you set the
You goddamn magician over here.
Fire right
That
there.
was hard.
So what's up?
Flame
That was
pong.
hard.
Drink motherfuckers that long.
That was hard. Let's make some noise, goddammit!
So shout out,
That being hard.
You take off your shirt and you have it tattooed on your chest.
Oh my god.
shout out to the Moist Mob as always, the guys who filmed this battle. It's like,
sir.
if you'll
Always
notice,
amazing.
this is 16 minutes long, and we don't fucking do any bullshit at the
Yeah,
beginning.
it starts.
Shots
Yeah.
fired!
Battles, baby.
bang bang.
Yeah, you got how'd you get D mics there?
Oh shit!
That's A-Word's brother on the left.
That's A-Word's brother on the
Oh,
left.
I thought that was Glue Easy's brother.
This guy on the right with the maroon
Tape
shirt
hard.
is his name is Player One. He did a tryout that day.
yeah.
That's
Player
sad.
One is also he did that pilot MTV show where they like battled the battle
Yeah.
rappers that were like
yeah.
the rookies
Do
versus
you know
the
what
vets.
Player One is? Okay, it's like some nerd shit, dude. That's like a fucking book. It's like Ender's Game.
Oh yeah. No, they're making a movie of it.
Yeah.
It's actually coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It don't got weed in it.
I bet they don't smoke any fucking piff in that whole fucking
Doesn't
movie.
have dank skunk.
That is amazing. I'm always using that. What don't got weed in it?
Yeah.
I was talking about my mom.
Yeah. Still.
All right.
She's gay.
Can't hotbox with her.
Unless she's with the shit.
Let's go.
All right, let's get it.
Let's
What's
go.
good? bots. We out here trying to figure out who's gonna earn that spot on BOTZ9. I ain't even
Oh,
gonna judge
this
that
battle.
because reverse
Hey, I
live-
thought we
This
can't
battle.
watch battles with ourselves in.
No, it's not kilowatts and.
No, I know it's not. That guy's he's the Christian dude on the
Yes,
left.
yeah.
And he's big as shit too.
Yes.
Word. Okay.
This battle is tight.
Yeah.
And Fracker here, y'all.
So Frack finished the sandwich, I'm assuming.
Low B-boy pose.
Thanks, Dad.
So yeah, on my left-hand side, please make some fucking noise for White Widow HAZE.
What's good? White Widow HAZE, Hood Threat Records. Shout out to all them boys at home, man.
looks familiar.
Rest in peace to my aunt. She died earlier this week.
Damn. When I say, hey, bro, if you watch the tryout battles for any reason, like you could just watch them for me because I talk so much shit and say so much wild shit in between rounds. Like this one dude, like. You know when people set up like the super gay imagery shit where they'll be like, you were sucking his dick and all that.
Yeah.
And I'll just like stop and after the round I'll be like, hey man, you know like you just wrote that by yourself. Like he didn't have anything to do with that.
You like drew it out.
And it was just you. It was just you alone.
The highlight
writing
video
that.
you guys made of this, there's so much funny shit in that. The reason why, I don't know if you remember, but like there's somebody battling and they say a hard line and Frack eats a sandwich like so excited after the line. He's like, I think it's Sam Bolt. He's like, yeah. And, like,
Yeah, like cause he gonna be like, you know, she died earlier this week, but this for her, you know what I mean? She lives on, and it's like, oh, okay. It's like rest in peace to my ass. She died this week.
And it's so sad. And
it's just like,
I'm watching, I'm sure that I'll say something like, oh, that's fucking sad.
Earlier this week.
Shit, that's the way we're gonna start.
That's where we're gonna start. It's so
yo,
good.
Dan,
I said shit.
let me
That's
ask.
the way we're gonna start this.
Is it? I know the coloring on this is kind of flat, you know, stylistic choice, but is that guy's Bulls jacket orange?
Yeah.
On the left.
Yes.
It's not red.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
throwback.
like
It's
like a
real,
Syracuse color.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, word,
it's like
Syracuse killer. Yeah.
you know.
Kinda
like,
looks like that.
It's weird.
It's
It's
trash.
like I was looking at a pair of free runs today, like that were like that kind of weird reddy orangish
Yeah,
color.
it's
and shit. It's like a caution orange.
Yeah, it was confusing me. Word,
real?
okay, cool. Anyways,
Well, if you ever see, do you ever see when Andrew posts the color correction
yeah,
of the fucking
that's why I
shit?
asked. Yeah.
Inhaler gang, bro.
Oh, Inhaler Gang! Inhaler Gang!
Oh, they both inhaler guys.
Shout out Inhaler Gang, baby.
My name is Cannon. I'm everyone's brother.
There you
I have
go.
my name tag on.
He's everyone's brother.
Oh, I feel
All
like
the way
I've
from Tennessee,
seen.
they let us Tennessee boys in the building. 865.
Damn, I actually might have watched
All the
this
way.
battle. Actually,
My dude right
this
here.
dude looks
Ace
hella
motherfucking
familiar.
Boogie. Go ahead and introduce yourself, player.
Yo, Ace Boogie, the Bible Bully, 865, stand up, worship mode, connect gang. Y'all already know what
Connect
it is.
gang.
Bang, bang, make some noise for Ace Boogie, y'all!
He just looks like the type of white boy you don't want to like. He's like half crazy already. You know, like just with no background.
Soldier of
Just,
God.
like just the look on his face. Is, yeah.
He looks like he's about business. I see it.
Stick.
Okay, so White Widow HAZE won the coin toss. 90 seconds on Ace Boogie. Whenever you're ready, let's go.
Here we go. All glory to the Most High.
Okay.
I wanted those to be my first words, so you know I'm one of those guys. And first off, thank God we ain't battling on a beat. I'd rather take aluminum foil, wrap it around my teeth, start chomping my cheeks, bust open a cap from the heat, snort the gunpowder, and drink a gallon of bleach. Stick to acapellas, bro. Those tracks are hard on your health. And he battles on his iPhone. That's a bar in itself. But on me, oh my.
Hey, wait, so this is Ace Boogie.
Yes.
White Widow HAZE is the cat from
Battle
Battle
App.
App. Sick.
Yeah.
I would assume that would almost be a good avenue to like foster new talent on some battle shit.
I guess it fucking is.
Yeah.
You know what?
I never
though?
thought about it
You know
until
what? It's probably
now.
like one in every fucking like
50.
50 to 100 is
Right.
being serious,
Right.
like this kid is, where
Right.
they're like actually trying to battle
Right.
dudes. And then you have dudes like Frank who are like not being serious
Semi-
but actually battling at the same
trolling,
time.
right,
But
right.
and then there's a bunch of people that are just like it's just like random white girls that are like
Yeah.
I fucking rap and
right.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean, like
yeah,
that
yeah,
all
yeah.
shit.
Got
So
you.
it while it probably is, it's very rarely
Yeah.
is, you know.
Yeah.
My God, Joe, I got enough bread to put 2 birds on your head, Joe Flacco. He said you don't want war, Boogie, you know I'm a cold vato. Well, I guess he never been face to face with a real Drago.
Okay.
If he dies, he dies. But I've been out the game for years, and that's no lies. You would be crazy to think that I got no ties. Broke more dudes off with more pies since 05 that I don't need a Facebook button to tell them to go live. They get to clicking with 40 different snipers, 1,500 yards away. 332 pops in your field. 2,000 years later, he'll still be in the grave. My rifle real, chill. Nah, wait a minute, man. That wasn't even how I wrote it, bro. It was supposed to go something like, it was written by 40 different writers, 1,500 years to make, 332 prophecies filled, 2,000 years later, people still getting saved. My Bible real, chill.
Ooh, that was hard.
That shit's hard.
That was hard.
That shit's
Because, yeah,
hard.
at first I was like, wait,
Whoa,
what?
he's saying like sniper bars.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
exact. I had the
That's
I'm the
tight.
exact same reaction.
That's
Not
tight.
Mr. Perfect.
Wait, so what does
I
it
got
mean?
some things.
I didn't
gotta
he
get
work.
it.
said
Then he
he's
said the
saying a
Bible
gun
shit.
and he's talking about the Bible.
Yeah, so he's talking like it's sniper, like I'll kill, and he uses all the same numbers, like, oh, actually, this is
okay.
how it's supposed to come out, and then he references it.
It was supposed to go something rifle
Yeah,
real.
like-
332 popping with 40 different snipers. 5 that I don't need a Facebook button to tell them to go
Right,
live. They get to clicking with 40 different snipers, 1,500 yards away. 332 pops in your field. 2,000 years later, he'll still be in the grave. My rifle real, chill. Nah, wait a minute, man. That wasn't even how I wrote it, bro. It was supposed to go something like, it was written by 40 different writers, 1,500 years to make, 332 prophecies filled, 2,000 years later, people still getting saved. My Bible.
Yeah, it's hard. That's really
I'm
tight.
Mr. Perfect.
It makes up for the
I got some
jacket.
things I gotta work through. Cause even the Undertaker gets buried under the dirt too. I'm an ultimate warrior, but I'm soft cause I'm a church dude. So I'll reach in for a hug, then rock bottom you through the church pew. But I ain't come here to talk about white Jesus, black Jesus, brown Jesus, tan Jesus. Is he just a man Jesus? Does he look like Dirtbag Dan Jesus? No matter how many people try to D-man Jesus, I'm a D-man Jesus. Because when I walk with him, there's only one set of footprints in the sand, and that's Jesus. So remember two things. Christ died for your sins.
What else?
And you can still get saved even if you die from my pen.
Time, make some noise.
Hard.
Hey, he's dope.
Got me fucked up.
That fool's dope.
He was gassed off some gun bars, and then he ran it back. All right, let's go.
Get it, y'all. Yo.
Watch this.
So Christians, what you represent? Well, then thou shalt not have drug, thug, or gun references. Son's supposed to be heaven sent. So it's evident you create stories to make yourself relevant. Don't lie about your past life. You got Christ to level with. Can't raise your fist in anger. So them Christian punches will never hit. It's a testament to how easy it is to use Jesus' image as a gimmick. His bar's too weak, so he needed a better network to send it. Now he praised the Lord when he penned it, but where's the limit? Come on, Boogie. Most rappers just wear his face on a pendant, but he ignorant. This is a huge disguise, you decide, but I think the Bible should come with a fair usage guide. A dress up suit and tie, say you do this right, just cause you claim religion till you lose your life. So does Al-Qaeda until suicide and every gangbanger in the street, so who is right?
Talk to him.
Damn.
It's hard.
That shit was crazy, and it's like a direct reference to everything that he said in his
yeah,
first round.
yeah.
Where he,
The way it
but
works perfect.
Just like saying, you rep Christ, like that's the reason you do this, you know, or religion. So does every suicide bomber and every
Right.
gangster in the street. It's just like,
yeah, that's hella tight.
yeah, it was a really good.
That's dope.
Great angle.
And right there, I was like, oh shit, these kids are battling. You know?
So who is right? Choice is the difference.
Look at reverse.
So choice is the difference. You choose the light. I gotta either grab the pistol or choose the knife. So cross me, get crucified. No way you survive. While you studying the word, I'm in the cutty about to serve. You living cuddly in the burbs, I get it popping. Like some bubbly when I serve. I'm gully when I purge. Ace, this your death drop. I'm Dudley with them verbs. This ain't the pulpit. Say that bullshit I'm seeing on every pamphlet I'm not reading. It's relieving you're believing, but you're like an obnoxious vegan who can't stop telling us every time you're speaking. He backsliding the pews, he not even a deacon. His image deceiving. I'm thinking we need to start screening preaching. First round you met Christ, second you gonna face the demon.
White Widow, hey.
That's hella hard. Also, you know what's so even the dynamic of their first, what I always like take notice of is say he goes first.
Oh yeah.
Then what
he would have been
Boogie
able to
with the gun. It comes off more like a rebuttal and shuts it down,
Yeah.
and it's the same exact bars.
Yeah.
But because that comes first, then you can use that. And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how the same thing that
Interchangeable.
you're calling someone out for, if they go first, is a weakness. But then if they use that in a way, it's a strength following.
And they're not
you know
even
what I mean?
doing. It's not even doing the bars any different. You might
Yeah.
change like a word,
Right,
but it's
right.
all like tonal.
Yeah.
Because then you're like,
Yeah.
oh well, you said
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
and
and
just
it's like, oh.
And anytime someone like sets you up for that in a battle, it's the best fucking feeling. You know?
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
imagine him going first and him being like, "Oh, the gun with the sniper."
Oh, and you're
be
like, "Oh, fuck,
Nah,
yeah."
what I meant to,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then it's like, "Oh, you're doing exactly what."
I'm
And
saying.
then what I meant to say, you know, this is how it's supposed to go. Would have been crazy haymaker that way.
But
you know?
gas on both sides.
Yeah,
you know,
super fire.
Yeah, Ace Boogie was
yeah.
sick.
preference really.
No,
like,
yeah, that was debatable. Each that was a great round from both, for sure.
Round 2 on Ace Boogie.
Don't let him talk to Jesus like that.
Frack,
Yo, look at his Iron
Let's go,
Maiden
let's
shirt.
go, let's go.
And he's got
Hold it down, hold it down. Round 2 on Ace Boogie. Let's go.
Now, no disrespect to the league, but I should be facing a vet. Not a skinny little dweeb smoking weed laced with some X. The only disability he has is every month he waits for a check. So he can buy Bud Ice.
What's that?
Not beer. That's 3/8 and some meth.
Bud Ice.
You probably the first of your family to be 3 trailers in debt. So I'ma have to smoke ice. He's as free base as it gets. Run your mouth out, dent yours like your teeth came in a set. Make you famous for taking hits that get replayed on the net. But look at you, looking all pitiful. Your analog bars don't match up to someone digital. Right about now, I should probably be getting spiritual. But all these punches are physical, hitting you any minute, they should be stitching you. And this right here, Einstein part of the rhyme. Doc, I can tell that you're not that smart of a guy. Cause if I air mags, he probably would die. Leave flames on the streets when I'm barking the tires. Punchlines hit like Biff, hard in the eye. The bone fragments will smash and particles fly. If Lux could pass a torch, I'm probably the guy. Uppercut him so hard that he became a part of the sky. Great Scott, I alter the time and I hardly would try. Cause he'll land back to the future like Marty McFly.
Did you hear the flux capacitor? If Lux capacitor.
Damn, I didn't even
run
catch
that back.
that
run
part.
That back.
Uppercut him so hard that he became a part of the sky. Great Scott, I alter the
before
time.
that.
I'm hard in the eye. Leave flames on the streets when I'm barking the tires. Punchlines hit like Biff, hard in the eye. The bone fragments will smash and particles fly. If Lux could pass a torch, I'm probably the guy. Uppercut him so
Lux
hard that he
could pass
became
a
a part of
torch,
the
Flux
sky.
could pass
Great
it.
Scott, I alter the time and I hardly would try. Cause he'll land back to the future like Marty McFly.
That was a 12
Flux
bar.
capacitor though, right? Yeah.
Scheme.
That was hot.
Now that Back to the Future scheme was a blast from the past.
Yep.
But the dopest line in there was hidden the stash. See that if Flux could pass a torch line, probably was until you realize I said flux capacitor because all he gonna feed me is trash.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, like, yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Almost would have been
Now, like
better
what
if you just
Charlie
let it
Clip
float
said.
on.
Yeah, I was
Now like
gonna
what
say
Charlie
that.
Clip said, y'all know I'm so mean with it. I'll take that Back to the Future thing and do a whole nother. Like McFly is.
Someone said Dusty Rhodes' illegitimate son, and that was someone that, actually in the building, someone was like, "Hey, is that Dusty Rhodes' illegitimate son?" He looks like Dusty Rhodes, like a motherfucker.
Back to the Future thing and do a whole nother. Like McFly, is anybody home? This a knock. Nobody calls me chicken even if I had a chicken pox. Pick a spot, give him shots. This is shocked like 1.21 gigawatts. Time. Make some fucking noise.
They really spinning right now.
Hey, good
Where's Ace
placement.
Boogie from?
You know what? I'm not fucking sure off top. I think he said at the beginning. I want to say like, fuck. Maybe Detroit, Midwest. Where's A-Ward from?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. So yeah, okay, Midwest then.
He sounds like he's got the same sort of accent.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Is that
A-Ward's
really
got.
A-Ward's brother? Or that wasn't a joke.
No,
Yeah, that's
no.
really A-Ward.
Yeah, that
Okay.
not Ace Boogie, the other
Right,
guy.
right,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I thought it was the Ace Boogie.
No, the dude with the tattoo on his eye that introduced Ace Boogie.
With
The
the
guy
Oh.
standing next to
With the
Sean
Death
Cannon.
Row
He's over
shirt.
here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah, yeah,
That football
yeah.
beats off me before.
Yeah,
Hey.
for sure.
Wait, him and A-Ward are brothers?
Yes.
Like at Blood
That's
Brothers?
that's what they fucking tell me, man.
I didn't know that.
But
I knew I recognized that fool though. That's who that is, Sean King.
But that was also a good placement of the round too. Like it was all a Back to the Future scheme. You know, that's a pretty risky scenario.
Yeah.
Second.
Throw that shit
I
in your
always put my
second.
risk-
Hey, it kind of would have been
shit
better if he
second.
let it breathe though. Like he didn't need to.
No,
explain
he didn't
it
need
like
to
that.
run back to
Yeah.
flux capacitor shit.
But it was
And
really
I'm not
good,
mad
though.
at-
Get it.
Like when he was about to do it, I was like, oh, and I was waiting for a bigger payoff.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah.
could have been paid, you know. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good though. It was a good round.
yeah.
It was fine. Like I
No,
reacted
it's-
to it when I heard it in
right.
the bar.
I didn't
and
even
was like,
catch it.
Ah.
Someone's saying Tennessee. Maybe he's from Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay, yeah, no. I think they said
Oh,
Tennessee
okay.
at the beginning. He said they let us Tennessee boys in the building.
Gotcha.
So Tennessee.
All right. Round 2. White Widow Haze.
Oh, White Widow
Let's
Hayes is in
go.
the building.
Thought he
He's
was
in the
saved
chat.
in baptism to that wrath hitting me. Mad
Oh, yeah,
wishing
why
he
would
could
I
retract
know?
fiction from his glass image, but I'm about to serve this ace kid. Feed him a raid tray full of rounds like a waitress. I'll play with fire to mold my tools. I'm a bladesmith. Give him a facelift. Rabbit as a straight pit. You a fake bitch. Living an artificial reality stuck in the matrix. I make this nerd shake like an earthquake when the plate shift. He'll collapse faster than the Bay Bridge. You gonna vacate this house like you never paid rent, sloppy. Spray clips, your blood doing the paint drip on some gang shit. Walker put the plan in place proper. Made men professional staged hit. You not hard. Barely got bars like your signal whack. The only time this rock star holding cans is to get the nickel back. So cop one, bring that shit to where I'm from, get your pistol snatched. Bristol snap, cripple that, all up in your grill like some dental plaque. Start throwing more bows than a fiddle class. You never get a box off this.
I don't think anyone's ever said that before.
Yeah, no.
Throw more bows than a fiddle class.
That's tight. His steez is tight. He raps. It's dope.
You never get a box off this. Your gun's a bad movie, homie. There's no release. I don't host the heat. You can tell I'm a hippie the way I hold the peace. I approach the beef how it's supposed to be. I show up notice free and light it up, but this ain't a bowl of weed. It don't show relief. This brave little toaster speaks, and I'm bagging bodies like some groceries.
Oh, yeah,
You not You're not gang certified just because you say tookie. And just because your dad paid in food don't make you ace boogie. He never made bands. Look, he never made bands. He hit the gym. Ray-Bans, a bunch of gel, fake tans. We not the same man. You straight pussy. His whole image is animated and created from a movie like he played Woody.
I want you to stop it.
That's not what I
I want you to
expected.
stop it.
Revisited his timing on the intro.
No, you can tell. I mean, like, dude, this is
Hey, I think.
this is clearly White Widow Hayes' first battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
Ever.
right.
Ace Boogie's has some experience.
Yeah.
And you could tell in those moments,
Yeah.
in that like
Yeah.
intro where he's
Yeah.
like, "My hand died," and then he was like,
Yeah.
"I'm done." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are the things. Like it's hard to prepare yourself for that.
Right,
like,
right.
oh, what do I do now that I stop? You just
'Cause
like
if the crowd reacts, then that's it.
or you're
or
so
if they
like
don't,
trying to get through your shit that you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got through my shit."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But eventually you do 2-3 battles and then you're like,
You
Yeah.
end it with
Get
yours.
that
Time!
zone. Yeah.
And I think this shit's pretty even right now, though. I say it's probably 1-1, honestly.
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
I'll give Ace Boogie that second.
Ace Boogie the second.
And,
Man.
White Widow the first.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's pretty neck and neck.
Yeah.
I think,
They're both doing
however,
good, great though.
I'm not even going to judge this battle because we actually judged this battle at the end. And however I fucking judged this battle that day, I stand by that shit. I'm not going to just second guess myself now. And then we play it and it was like,
That's
I had
why-
all
that's-
the rounds
That's
fucking
why you
wrong.
set up that discussion earlier.
About
Like,
winning in the
on
building
camera
and all that.
is the, in the building is the only way to judge
It's all that
a battle.
matters. So if I say different now,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Oh, fuck right now. That's pretty
Yeah, I
fucking
think
even
it's
in
one.
this. Round 3.
I'm with that
Ace
though. I mean, I
Boogie,
probably
let's
felt the same way at
go.
that point.
So I called up my boy like, yo,
Yeah.
why didn't you tell me you had a little bro? He said, I said, I get it. You probably didn't want anybody to know. He said, the one with the fro? And I'm like, no, the one that's a little slow. He said, what you talking about? And I looked at my phone like, this ain't a Michigan number. My bad, dog. I thought I was calling Snow. You act like losing to me would be such a surprise. If this guy wanted this guy, he should have came in this thing wearing a disguise. Or at least change your name to something that's on the rise.
Why's that?
Cause White Widow ain't won Jackson's Cannabis Cup 95.
You said what?
White Widow
ain't
Yo,
won
is that
Jackson's
some
Cannabis
sticky
Cup
icky,
95.
bro?
That is the
Yeah, like
stickiest
you get it?
icky.
Let's
Right,
go!
Right.
Ace Boogie 3-0.
Yeah.
In 95.
Yo, I react.
Some dank piff bars.
I also react to
Piff
that
bars,
with tons of joy.
Hey,
White
Widow's
Widow
kinda
ain't
weak,
won
though.
Jackson's Cannabis Cup 95.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Now you supposed to be a hood threat. Claim you had a dangerous youth. Well, the funny thing is, this is all amazingly true. Your biggest life accomplishment? Making the news. For being caught naked, taped to a moose after repeatedly getting tased in the gooch. I'm about to get
Has
personal.
Gooch ever been used in a battle before?
Hey, not with repeated tasing.
Yeah. So wait, he was getting
Strapped to a moose. He got
while getting tased by who?
Goose.
Oh, we gonna run that back.
Well, who was tasing him?
specified.
He was taped
So
to
it was somebody tasing him in the goose. In the goose.
I think he just wanted that to happen to him.
Goose. I thought it was Goose.
Your biggest life accomplishment?
Gooch.
Making the news. For being caught naked, taped to a moose after repeatedly getting tased in the gooch.
So that's how the order happened. So he
I'm
got
about to get
tased,
personal.
then tased.
I'm about to get personal like a trainer
He got
would do.
tased in the goose, then
How
taped to a moose.
He said after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He
after.
got tased first.
Yes, and then taped to the
taped.
moose.
He was-
Taped to a
he was
moose
so-
after being
He was
repeatedly
so
tased in
fucking
the goose.
delirious
Oh, after
from
being
having
tased?
being
Yeah,
tased
he's
in
like,
the gooch
Oh!
so many
Yeah,
times.
he's like, where's my bed?
It's like, have you ever
Here
seen?
it is.
You know, like in wrestling, where the fools would just like let the other dude just like drag them all around the ring and throw their hands up on their
Or
shoulders.
to a moose.
If you get tased
Buy
in
me a
the gooch like 3 times, your body just goes completely.
And and for clarification, the gooch is your grundle, right? Your
Yeah, the
bunch,
space
your,
in between.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like right here, right?
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
Because you're a dickhead,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and an asshole.
Yeah.
So
It's right there. It's gotta be on your neck.
I'm actually a butthead, jerk.
I'm about to get personal like a trainer would do. How would I ever lose to dude that looks like Slater from Dazed and Confused? And I ain't gonna spare the rod, man. You see the name on my shoes. Tax him and write him off, and I'm claiming him too. Yank him up and dangle him till he play by the rules, or put a banger and make him look like he raising the roof. But that's when it all changed and it came into view. That God can really change you if you saved and you true. Make it a believer. Put a little faith into you. Because if you live through this, I guarantee you have some angels with you. Now, I know y'all thought I was going to come out here and lose my religion, but I could lose all of that and not lose my vision. And that's slaughter MCs while I spread his wisdom, and I'm going to keep doing that till God end my mission. So remember 2 things. Christ died for your sins.
What else?
And you can still get saved even though you died from my pen. Time, make some noise for Ace Boogie, y'all!
hard, solid. There's room though. There's room for a win here.
I gotta
Bring it
say
home.
though, like, it's crazy how much my view on, like, being a Christian as like a part of your battle persona has changed. It's like I used to think it was like kind of cheesy, and like I guess it's like a post A-Ward thing, right? Like A-Ward kind of like set this
Jesse
groundwork
Owens
for it was like you could do this and not have.
Infiltrating the black culture, kind of breaking down barriers.
I just mean like saying a bar and I being able to respect it as anything beyond you just like announcing that you're a Christian. Like there's actually like a lyrical context to it, or like this is a punchline.
Where
and
it's
can
like
react to
I
it.
don't have to respect you as a person to respect you as an artist.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Exactly. You look like you're having a lot of fun doing what you're doing. No, I'm just saying like real shit. I enjoyed that shit.
No, for sure.
And there was a
All
time
bullshit
when I
aside,
was
yeah.
like, that would be to me like such a fucking turn off. Like, and it's not that I'm like anti-religious. I have respect for whatever the fuck anybody believes because I don't believe anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna believe one thing more than I believe anything else.
Why is your fantasy story less valid than my fantasy
Exactly,
story?
or just whatever.
We
It's
don't
just
know
like I'm
what's
not
going
gonna
on.
discredit or discount
Yeah.
anyone's beliefs,
Yeah.
but I'm also like, as much as I think it's lame that like people announce that they're vegans all the time, I don't want to hear about like what your religion is. I don't want to hear what you voted for. You know what I mean? So for people to
Just about what you fuck and what you shoot at, right?
Yeah, that's it, bro. And what kind of piff you fucking smoke.
And you fuck, dude. Yeah,
I'm hyped, you know? I'm treating like you like you to set a punchline. I'm with it.
Now, the point's valid, Dan.
No, it is a valid. Absolutely,
agree.
yeah.
That it definitely brings up like I feel like I'm less I'm more desensitized to it because the same thing initially like I'm like like I'm looking for a reason to tune out. Like you gotta perform better almost if you're like preaching at me because you're a better rap. That's whack. Say faggot. You know? No, I completely agree though that I have like a less of a aversion to that for sure.
And I could even appreciate the bars.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I agree with you though. Like Dead Even going into the third, and there's
some
room for
clear.
White Widow to come in and
I feel like Ace Boogie tapered on the third a little from his second.
Yeah.
So there's room.
Widow HAZE. Let's go. Let's get it. It's David versus Goliath.
I'm an Ace Boogie.
Never know what the weapons are, but this ain't blackjack. Ace ain't winning large. Only way he leaving is in a box, but this ain't a deck of cards. Split your chest apart, lock it down. Martial law with these hands. I'm a Tekken star. When the doctor look at the medic chart, he don't know if he got his ass kicked or he wrecked his car. Ace has never been in the street. When the doctor look at the chest ain't winning large. Only way he leaving is in a box, but this ain't a deck of cards. Split your chest apart, lock it down. Martial law with these hands. I'm a Tekken star. When the doctor look at the medic chart, he don't know if he got his ass kicked or he wrecked his car. Ace has never been in the street. You a family guy like Peter Griffin. Shot up so many roids, his Peter missing, but he got a believer image. Look, he got a believer image. Passion of the Christ. He a Mel Gibson Christian. This preacher different. Without God, a feature missing. He need assistance like senior living. But if the heater hit him, he's shaking like the Holy Ghost. Nah, more like a seizure victim, the Reaper risen. I'm the igniter, shit's fire. Guaranteed flame like a big lighter. Get my motherfucking roll on, I'm a big timer. Right now, you just a Jesus dick rider, so you think you spit higher.
You want a Jesus dick rider. Y'all be on Jesus dick.
yo, so much swag in this Big Timers bar.
Guaranteed flame like a big lighter. Get my motherfucking roll on. I'm a big timer. Right now, you just a Jesus dick rider, so you think you spit higher. I think you lack power like you mix wires. No gas, so you misfire. So many hits, think there were 6 fighters. This liver, I'm doping in a line of perks. He like a Jehovah Witness, but kinda worse. Cause we gotta hear this shit every time he recite a verse. Wanna save a soul? Go find a church. Before you're reaching for your Jesus piece, like it's really a life alert. Beat him blue, body flat on ice. Show him how that iron work. Blue ice? That's a Heisenberg, or I can stomp him out. Like a bison herd, body on display in a box. Designer purse.
Really fucking good rhyme.
Yo, Heisenberg and Bisonhurst.
Good.
Fire right there.
Yeah.
White Widow took that.
Hey, the Ace Boogie's nice though.
No, yeah, it's a
he
really
can
good
really
battle.
rap.
The judges.
It's a really good
He
battle.
probably
just wanna
sounds good on
say-
the beat or something, you know.
Do you show the judges before the announcement?
No, we just do it all fucking in one thing.
I give that 2-1 to White Widow. That's what I would give it. 2-1.
Yeah, I give the first and the third to White Widow.
Yeah. The first was pretty close though.
The first was close. The first was the closest. The second, I thought Ace Boogie got relatively clearly, and White Widow got the third even clearer by probably the largest margin.
So if you guys aren't sure, like the way this works is like these guys, they try out. The winner of these battles, the tryout battles, gets to be on our main BOTZ cards, right? So the next one's BOTZ 9. So the whole undercard for the battle that you were on with the Rumble, all those kids had earned their spot. Like nobody, if you're not like, you know, Illmac or Reverse Live at Thesaurus, the only way that you end up on a BOTZ card is by winning the trials, right?
That's sick.
So
it's a good like feeder system. And
but then you run into the issue of what do you do when you have situation like this.
Before we go to the judges, I just want to say that
That was amazing.
both of you guys are invited to come back and battle at BOTC. Regardless of judgment.
I've never done that more than once an event, and there's definitely been events where I didn't do it at all. And if people get bummed because they see like. They're like,
that's
oh,
a
I had a good
possibility.
battle. Like,
Right,
why
right.
didn't I get to win
Yeah.
too? And it's
Still
like,
got a
bro, you
couple
didn't have
kinks.
that good of
Yeah,
a fucking
you gotta-
battle. If
still
you
gotta-
did, I would have fucking said it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You guys are in, but let's find out. Yeah, you can come too. Hey, but let's find out who won this motherfucker. So please make some noise if you think White Widow Hayes won this battle right now. Make some noise if you think Ace Boogie won this battle right now. We're gonna have to go back. Let's do you guys first, and then we'll go back to the audience.
Which one of us?
You first, Frack.
I went first last time.
Shit! Well, that was fucking tight, dude. That was like the best try I've seen at
tight,
boss
dude.
ever. It was fucking dope, bro. I think that
Frack's such
you
a
had a
nice
disadvantage coming in just because you're in a room full of assholes and atheists, so you know what I mean? The Christian angle wouldn't play, but you hit hard. You had original angles. Shit, man, I definitely had the second round was your clearest round. I thought you won that more than any other round,
Frack
but I
knows.
think I gave the first and third to my
Okay,
man.
talk to him, Frack.
Shout out Frack. Being accurate and all that.
That's pretty much what I was gonna
Reverse
say.
live is gonna
But
copy,
like,
of
this
course.
is like legit. Like, I don't think
Pretty much what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was tight as fuck. But like he said, you dominated the second. I thought that was the only clear round in the whole thing. But I think off the first he won, and you know what sucks too is that you went first and he almost sounded like the reply was to your first.
Bro, people be saying like we fuck up when we judge battles, and dude, it's like you're talking Head Ice and Cortez. How do you fucking judge that? You know what I mean? It's not like it's so hard.
You're a judge for that?
Yeah, and it's so hard on that level to be able to judge a battle. You know what I
gave
mean?
it to Ice, right?
I gave it to Ice.
White Guild.
The only person that.
No, I'm just fine.
No, I gave it to Ice.
only
I haven't even seen the battle
was
yet.
Nameless, right?
And his Nameless was the only one that gave it to
Yeah,
Cortez,
yeah, yeah.
who is like the
Who was
worst
a terrible
judge in the
judge
fucking world.
Yeah, who was a terrible
With his
judge.
like system, he also gave Mad Child the battle against me, so he's just a.
Oh, then see
So
what
he
he's
gassed.
done.
So he sucks.
Why would he ever come back?
Well,
No,
But he gave
I haven't seen
Sharon
that.
the battle with Pat Stan. He gave. He also he's been like the dissenting judge in a lot of. title
He's
matches.
devil's advocate.
I think almost all the title matches he's voted the opposite.
I'm just saying, a
Pseudo-
battle like that,
The pseudo-intellectual devil's advocate vote.
it's hard on that level. But if you
Yeah.
look at like our judging, dude, we just said everything that they just said.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah.
They all had the
Yeah.
exact same
It's
thing.
factual.
This guy won the first and third,
Yeah.
but
I
if
brought
the
up
first
that-
was switched
yeah.
around, man, that's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
So it just worked out for him better in the first round, you know what I'm saying? And the third was kind of like a test of, that was like the throw up round, and I gave it to him off just patterning and styling and shit like that. But I'm not trying to knock your shit at all.
Oh,
So we're
you can't even
leaning
look at
to
him.
White Widow.
Yeah, White Widows, yeah.
can't
But
yeah.
we basically decided
Versus
that nobody is
patterning
losing
and
this
styling.
battle.
Yeah, it was-
Both of these
Yeah,
guys
both
go
getting
on.
good opponents.
Both are still in the running for performance of the night.
All right, so the guy named after Reed won.
One
right?
more fucking time. Make some noise if you think Ace Boogie won this battle.
Why is Frack
Make some noise if you
clapping?
think White Widow Hayes won this battle.
He's like,
Frank, you little
and
White
then-
Widow Hayes
Oh,
won this
yeah,
battle.
he
Guys,
clapped harder for the person he
Bars up for bullshit. Let's get it.
All right.
Damn.
Was there only two judges?
Two
judges in the audience.
Yeah, two
Oh, okay,
judges.
okay.
That's how we do. We do two
That's
judges in the audience.
Audiential. It's
Because, like,
audiential.
look,
Right,
you
audiential.
should be
It's real
rewarded
audiential.
for people you bring to battles on a tryout level, right? Like,
Oh, for sure.
you shouldn't be awarded for the people you bring to a battle if you're a fucking big
Being
name
booked.
Right.
battle rapper. And
Right.
you're being
That's what
booked.
you're paid-
You're being
paid
paid to be
to
there.
do that,
But
yeah.
if I'm not paying you, and in fact you're paying me to try out, or like you're given an opportunity to win money and whatever.
Yeah.
Because these kids do get a chance. Like, we do a performance of the night vote, so they have a chance to win double what they put
Sick.
in.
Sick.
And also the one who wins gets to battle like a someone that's outside of that tryout pool of battlers
Right,
too.
right.
So that's kind of like how we try to
That's dope.
You
That's
know,
a dope setup.
put some shit in front of these kids so they have something to look forward to.
And it's building. It's like the it's a system of artist development. You know what I mean? Like on some A&R shit. It's dope.
I think the kids are getting better. Tryouts are getting better. I've seen people like come from the tryout round and like come back 3-4 times and have like awesome performances. You know what I mean? Like people that I didn't think would be able to be good become good, and it really changed my whole view of battle rap because to me it was always something that you were like inherently good at or not. And I realized that much like fucking anything else, like if you have an opportunity to practice, you know. And we were all like, we came up in this fucking freestyle battle world where we were battling all the fucking time.
Yeah, we got a million times to not lose a battle and still be in the next one.
And we gained all our confidence, and we got rid of all our like shitty fears and whatever.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like that kid White Widow Hayes, that was his first fucking time battle,
Right.
and you could see the nervousness in him, but
Yeah.
you could also see that glimmer of like, oh, okay, this guy's
Potential.
got a future.
Right.
He
right.
gets it too.
Yeah.
Like he gets it.
Yeah.
And the and Ace Boogie's like already
Yeah,
done.
he looks-
like
yeah,
he has
exactly.
a persona. He's got the
Confidence,
delivery,
the
he's got
slogan,
confidence,
all that
everything.
shit. Yeah.
So like it's crazy to see people on that level. I would say like my only criticism of White Widow Hayes when watching this back is that battle app gets you in the habit of just like
And cut off.
rhyming,
initi- Oh, right,
like
right.
just scheme,
Right,
like
Yeah,
right,
hey,
he's
keep
not
it.
like that comfortable. He's
What's
like,
the
no.
you're talking
And-
about almost like punching?
Yes.
Like he's not punching.
He's
as
not
much
punching
'cause
as much as he's just rhyming,
rhyming,
and then
on the beat.
there are
'Cause you have the
times-
beats on there, right? Or you can do
Yes,
acapella.
no, they're beats, but they're
most
beats.
of them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But there's
he has a
times-
style. It's beat on the beat, like which
he's
is dope.
definitely on a
Yeah.
metronome, but there's times when like he's getting lucky at how good his rhyme is,
Yeah.
and we're reacting to
Yeah.
it. Whereas
And, like,
it's not like
rhythm.
the traditional like, set up punch.
Right.
It's kind of just like punch, 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 and some of them are hit and some of them
Yeah,
are miss.
yeah.
But it's like obviously he was
Yeah.
hitting. But
But it's tight too. He's unique. You know what I mean? He has some steez and fucking. It's not the robots from the assembly line as Mike P.
Yeah, and it's crazy if you
know
look
what I
at
mean?
like the way
it's
like
something different.
Mike
It's tight.
P
Robot
moves
punchers.
Yeah.
versus the way White Widow Hayes moves. Like it's weird to say, but the way White Widow Hayes is moving is way more natural. It's just like he's rapping and he's moving like that. Versus like it feels like Mike P is planning to go do like on the syllable. You know what I mean? Whereas like this kid's just if he's moving like that, he's fucking moving like that because he hasn't got to the point in his shit yet where he's like, this is what I do with my hands while I rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is the next level, White Widow Hayes. Eventually, you're going to be in the mirror like, this is what I do with my hands. Guns. Now it's guns. This gun. Big guns.
These two, or is it one or is it
Dick
two?
beaters.
Oh, you got to do
These
two
dick
because
beaters.
one is weird. All right, two. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. John Wick.
Yeah, that was dope. That was
Thanks for
dope.
watching the bots battle with me, guys. That was tight.
Fuck yeah.
Subscribe.
Hey.
Counterproductive.
Good shit.
Shout out
What's the next
Unique.
event, Dan?
Oh, BOTZ 9, we just announced the date, is the 27th of January. We are doing a tryout event on December 9th. If you're in the area, definitely come through. You can catch some bar pong. You can get your ass beat in some ping pong. You can watch some dope tryout battles. And the next big one, like I said, January 27th, we are going to do another Rumble. Been talking to some very big names. Very, very big names that you guys are very familiar with and that you guys love over here at Ruin Your Day.
crazy.
So expect fucking, we're good, bro.
Fireworks.
Like one of the
gonna get
best
naughty.
fucking leagues on the earth. Like I don't have a problem saying that. Like we
go.
are one of the best fucking leagues on the earth.
Flex
And
Just
I
not for
only
philosophy.
I
Just don't
only
say
base
your
that
balls.
shit
Philosophy.
on the quality of the content. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, ruin
I
your
can't.
day. We appreciate it, man. Like we've been doing this for a while, you know.
So Unique, if you want to subscribe to another channel, I think you should come through and check this out.
No, it's true, man. You guys put out fucking great content. The way the events ran, like I had a great time. I've been to a couple events. The one obviously I participated in at the Rumble, I got to enjoy less because fucking
You gotta be running around doing the thing.
Going over
but
my
it's like
shit,
grind
but-
time then atmosphere for
Yeah,
sure. Everybody's
yeah.
just kicking it.
Yeah, it's dope.
yeah, I'm really happy with what Bots has turned into, and we're really like, as much as we like putting on the big events and we want to put on these big cards, like our main focus is that developing talent. So
and also like I don't know, I might be under the wrong impression, but like you know, Mad Flex even coming to the bunker and shit, like I feel like you really kind of put a lot of, I know he has other shit and he's an OG really in the scheme of things, but like I feel like Battle of the Zay really, you know, the Bots
there's a few
were,
people that I'll be
know,
like we definitely like pushed forward. Definitely like with people like Mad Flex, it's like he had so much talent.
Man,
it was
it's one of my
obviously-
favorite, like I love his style, man, his writing. Man.
Frack,
Yeah.
Sam Colt,
916.
Patron is really dope from Seattle. MC Dammit is becoming incredible. Like
best
he's-
name ever, maybe.
You know what, man? Like this guy has everything working against him, and then he just goes in the ring and fucking kills it every time. He's got a stupid name, fucking goofy face. You know, he's at Tourette's, like fucking dressed as a woman with covered in blood every week, like. So there's just all sorts of pictures you could blow up on the internet, and but he just gets in the ring and fucking murders it every time.
I'm not up on game with
this
shit.
Oh, MC Dammit?
Yeah.
Dude, watch any MC Dammit battle. Like he's
it
literally been good in every battle, but the one in Patron is a great battle on both sides.
Right.
You know
Okay,
what
I'm
I
gonna
mean?
check it out. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
At the Rumble event, did Patron battle, right? Was that the
I think that's
battle?
oh,
where
Patron battled Essam, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
Essam
what I thought.
was fucking on one.
Yeah, I was like
freestyling, like
yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
He was on the
It's
perfect
entertaining.
amount of one freestyling. So it
He was
good.
on one and some, for sure.
And actually, dude, should I show you guys the Bots belt? I'll just show you guys. They will see it. Okay, so like 8 pounds of gold, fucking shit is nasty, right? The winner of the BOTZ
so I wanted
tournament.
to ask you this when you showed it to me earlier. Does the winner get to keep it?
So what we're doing
that
it is
work?
we're it's like a Stanley Cup situation, right? So like
It gets returned, right?
with the winner of the tournament gets a cash prize. They get to take the belt and they get to fucking have it for a week, do what they want with it. They bring it back to us. We have them as a guest on the Dirtbag Dan show. And we do a photo shoot with the belt. We make a promo video for the belt.
That shit
Also,
looks buff.
anytime that person goes to battle, they get to take the belt with them to go battle. And then we'll be in their corner if we can be. If we can't, then we just send them with the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's basically like we're giving this as the person to rock into the ring every time that they battle for us.
Can
So
we
it's like, yeah, sure. Can they see it?
I don't.
Can they see it?
You let me
Oh,
know.
you can't see it. You gotta come down.
No.
Yeah,
look at the lens.
Yeah, I just gotta
towards
tap the
the
lens
lens.
and then it'll like light adjust, right?
That's not. Don't tap it.